Rover! It took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox? So Madam Magistrate's not in the City Hall.
The wind is rising. In it, I sense disturbance and unrest. The increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious Rover.
I'm afraid.
Well, we've reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War, and the Academy. We've done everything we can. I mean, this is one long. And we're talking about Jinzhou of all places. We've been through our fair share of unrest over the past 1,000 years, and we've made it together every time. There's been TD outbreaks every year, but we can always trust General Ji Yan, Madam Magistrate, and our Sentinel to have our backs. We're not ones to mess with.
United we stand, a bastion of might. One equals a legion, invulnerable in fight. Well said, Chixia. Do you have any plans, Rover? Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
So, what's so special about them? A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called... But I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out of trend?
It reminds me of my childhood. I still remember the taste. I was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this as a prize for being good. But what does it mean as a token? It seems like it is a horological device that tells time by using sunlight's direction. Sundials in Huanglong usually have marked lines for the 12 shichens in a day, and every shichen is 2 hours long, with some showing seasons or months. The design of this sundial looks a bit unusual, though. On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches, drawn on and its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. These are the 4 famous auspicious beasts in Huanglong's folklore. They are believed to protect people from all 4 directions under heaven. Generally, the teal long represents the east, the white tiger stands for the west, the vermilion bird stands for the south, and finally, we have the black tortoise for the north. It seems the sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. But how could it work when there is not a compass attached? Not to mention, the lack of sunlight basically renders it useless.
Ugh, that requires way too much brain power. The color of this leaf seems a bit odd. Can't tell what tree it is.
I think I can feel something from it. Never mind. It's too faint. Maybe it was just my imagination. Sorry. I can't tell what kind of tree this leaf belongs to either. This is a mangosteen fruit. Mangosteens are not native to Zhengzhou. They are usually imported by boat. I think we can find more mangosteens being sold at the nearby markets. They're not always available for purchase, though. The frequent tacit discord outbreaks can disrupt transportation and cause shortages. The Midnight Rangers have greatly improved the situation in recent years, but still. So Chixia and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you remember?
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou.
But I've got this. Madam Magistrate.
There's still some distance to the Huaxiu Academy.
I just installed some apps for you. Please try looking for one that's called...
See? Just open the utility. The grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover. Oh, wait a sec. Someone... Yeah? What? Duty calls. Oops, sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got... If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinzhou Speedster, well, you only need to send me a terminal mess. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay?
Sure. Go do your Rover. Let's... Hasn't replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Over there must be Mr. Mortifee. Anyway, let's try asking him, shall we?
What? You need something? I refuse to tolerate the foolish striving of those insatiables, and you are...
Mr. Mortifee, please pardon our intrusion.
I see. I hope...
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baja should be in the data analysis room.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortifee, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety.
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis. Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think, Baija?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting... Data is always straight. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This... Yes, Mortifee is the branch of Tacitite Weaponry's... One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5... I don't see anything special with these items. Speaking of this, no. I'm from the New Federation.
I remember...
So, sugar pearls like...
The sugar pearl might be a type of medicine.
Miss Baija, as a Huanglong local...
I do have my theory as to what it is, but it still needs verification. I wouldn't proclaim any solid answers before confirming...
Seconded. Let's find that.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead.
Shall we wait here at the Academy, Rover?
Sure you can, but don't... I have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status, and now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So it was indeed absorbed into your body. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body, leaving no doubt. How did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing. Your test results don't indicate any trauma. As for your ability to absorb echoes, to put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a universe. It seems we need a simulated combat to figure. Please hold your terminal tight and is the Academy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would. As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your potential. Verity shines.
Let me be your blade. Precipitant!
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness! You're awake, Baizhi. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the Crownless. Might be even higher ranked. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation. I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime. I am Baiju, a researcher at the Huashu Academy. Let me witness where this encounter will take us.
Release the wands, and the mind quiets. Cleanse the thoughts, and the soul clears. The streams have guided me to you. I have a feeling we'll be companions for many moons.
Time for another afternoon consultation, I see. What's on your mind today?
G'day. What does our loyal client wish to inquire about today?
I'll handle your commission. Alone.
I am Baija, a researcher at the Huash.
Quit the chit-chat. Tell me what you need and I'll make it for you, provided your description.
Enemies ahead? I'm ready.
Let's see if the gains will be worth the effort. Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test results?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We've scanned it, and there is a small paper scroll inside. However, it's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons, but the foundational theories behind these applied technologies are quite similar. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. Well, that's a no-brainer indeed. We can certainly give it a try. If you're fine with the paper scroll being destroyed by its protective mechanism, that is. One moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way...
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed, you just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll draw up a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. Division of labor is more efficient in getting things done. Besides, I would like to avoid stepping foot in Jiang Li's workshop. It's a minefield of clutter and chaos. A murky swamp within the Academy walls.
I see. Shall we go and retrieve the parts now, Rover? I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks... though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start. This should be it. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mortefi. Rover. Rover? Mr. Mortefi? We found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing, but it's falling out of daily use now. What kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
Yes, the large data repositories located in Huanglong's major cities.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I found it! Mao Cheng Si, Wu Wei. Huh. If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei. Several cycles ago, the Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding. And the formidable tacit discord described here. Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think? I've only seen our magistrate once at the appointment ceremony, but her policies have proven effective. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions. Lady Changli is our magistrate's advisor and former I've also heard rumors.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters, or maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. She needed to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning would not be able to use them for access. If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the token.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to calm them down. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now. It's the middle of the night. Of course you're tired. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the City Hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
pervade. Frozen blockade.
Lily's attack! No one picks on Uncle's friends!
Endless reverberation. Ha!
Hey! Over here!
Let the winds roar. Precipitant.
Count me in. Bang! Pleasure doing business. Bang, bang.
I got your back. Victory, guide my blade.
Let me be your blade. Tempest. Storm. Hear my command.
Count me in. Let the bullets fly.
This is my ground.
How's that for a magic trick?
Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless. Serenade.
Lost in the mist of time.
Surrender your stuff.
I can't believe it. Eradicate. Let's get this over with. Ow! Perfumes.
Administering bursting. Verity shines.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Save me, boss. Surrender yourself.
No mercy. Upswing. I can't believe this.
Strike in shadows.
Guide my blade. Judgment.
Save me, boss.
Endless reverberation.
Upswing. Repose. Harmonize. Upswing.
The end has come. Break.
No mercy. Vanquish.
Transmitting frequency.
Guide my blade. Oblivion. Guys, get him!
Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the academy with just a few tugs of the rope. I bet every researcher will come running at you in case of an emergency. Rover, roll out. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that, so it only took us 1 trip to the academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
As for the mangosteen, we got people selling these at the market nearby.
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. Do you think the token is guiding us outside the city? An ocean of stars, a dark-haired girl, an inverted etherix. You said it was flowing in a certain direction. You've never mentioned this before. The etheric sea and resonance chords in your dreams are real, possibly leading to the gorge. Perhaps It was more than just a dream. That girl might be the key to recovering your memories. Madam Magistrate's information aside, it's a site of the Threnodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks. The Midnight Rangers...
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang? I believe in you.
Without a doubt. We Resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan.
Yang Yang, did you hear that?
That should be the Midnight Ranges training camp. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits.
You there, looking to put on some training? Good training keeps you sharp. The enemies won't go easy on you out there.
Break.
Evils be gone.
Swift and resolute. No hesitation.
I can't believe it.
You there, looking to put on some training?
Sounds come forth. The end has come.
Evils be gone.
Misery follows. You there, looking to put on some training?
Banish all vice.
Universe in my psyche.
The fence at the city gate has been...
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift, and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, he could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight...
Exactly. His name is Jae-yuan. I don't know him in person. On my way down the mountain, I ran into his grandfather. I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out there. So I thought I'd escort him to the nearest city.
You're willing to go to such lengths with someone you don't know. You have a kind soul, Master Tian.
It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Without them, Mr. Zhongye and I wouldn't have made it to Jinzhou. According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhongye's grandson... Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course,